Okay, so here's the second part of the tutorial. Basically, Minecraft, as you may already know, is a game basically made out of blocks. There are two basic modes that you can play in. Number one is the first one is creative. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know which one I should put first. I'll just say creative. Creative. That allows you to have an infinite amount of blocks, and you can build whatever you want without having to worry about resources. The second is survival, where you have to collect blocks and figure out ways to do things, and you have to survive and fight against the baddies and stuff. But anyway, I'm basically going to be doing mostly survival for you. Ignore all this. You're not going to have anything in this list. What you're going to want to do is hit Create New World. And you can enter your name. So I'll put that. And you can name it whatever you want. And right now you can hit Create New World and you'll start off. However, if you want to see the rest of the world creation options and game modes and things, continue watching, or else skip to the next video. So the first thing about world generation is you can choose your game mode by clicking this button. The second is hardcore, which I forgot to mention. That means once you die, your world gets deleted and you have to start all over again. In survival, you die and you respawn at your spawn point, and you can just go right back to your stuff and collect it before it despawns. And the third is, of course, creative, unlimited resources, free flying, and destroying blocks instantly. There's also more options for your world generation. I'm going to change it back to survival. The first thing is this black box. The seed for the world generator basically determines how the blocks are generated in the level. You can put anything into this box and it will generate a level based off of that. If I, for instance, enter seed with a capital S and you enter seed, we will both generate the exact same world. I don't know if they ever changed it to where spawn points are the same, but the seeds generate the same terrain. For this, I'm just going to do Minecraft with a capital M, tutorial with capital T, seed with a capital S. So if you want to have the exact same world as me and follow along exactly, then you want to enter this piece of text exactly. Generate structures is, like it says, is villages, dungeons, strongholds. Actually, no, I don't think strongholds are affected, but I'm going to go over that later. None of this matters to you right now. The world type. The super flat generates completely flat terrain, which is good for creative. And you can customize it with different presets. Large biomes generates much larger biomes. However, for a beginner, you probably do not want this, because when they say large, they mean really large. So we're just going to leave it at default. Allow cheats means you can get cheats in the game. I'm not going to be using cheats for this, so I'm not going to activate them. The bonus chest gives you some starting items, like in a chest right next to where you spawn. I'm just going to leave that off, but you can turn it on if you want. But I'd rather you leave it off for your first time, because it allows you to basically, I don't know, skip the beginning parts of the game and you won't know how to do them. So I'm going to cut this video off here. This tutorial is going to be done in very short segments. So basically, this isn't so much as a linear tutorial, as you can go back and watch any part you want for, like, educational purposes. That's the main point of this tutorial. Rather than being kind of a Let's Play style, it's much more, like, evenly distributed information, so that way you can go to a specific video to get a specific piece of information and be done.